Rose Blanchard.
An inmate at recording and monitoring. Current prepaid balance is $81. Press 1 to accept the call. To deny this call, thank you for using Legacy Long Distance.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
How you doing, girl?
Still very shaken up.
It'll be okay, sweetie.
I was so hopeful earlier, and then just stuff that I didn't even remember seeing.
Yeah. I know. I mean,
what was I thinking, you know?
Yeah. I can understand that.
I'm shaken up, and it's like, I didn't even know the details of what he had done, and then to hear it, it's traumatizing on me. And it's like I never asked him to be that gruesome.
Yeah. But we'll get through it, baby, you know.
How can y'all possibly still be so supportive after knowing what y'all found out today?
Baby, because we love you. And it's unconditional love. We love you no matter what, sweetie.
Thank you. At this point, I know that.
You're here for the long run. You stuck with us now.
That's good. I want to be stuck. I want to be stuck with
you. We'll get through it.
Yeah. And I kind of took a moment to understand that I am a part of it. And even though I didn't mean to be, I know that I had taken a lot of medication, so I can't remember that clearly how things happened. And
right, I understand that.
All the things I said under that medication, and, you know, it's stuff that I wouldn't normally say or do in that situation. And Mike came into the booth after y'all left, and he's like, it's okay, we have a plan no matter. We had 2 plans for if you are involved and if you're not involved, and, you know, it just happens to be the one where you're involved, and we have a defense for that. You know, they're prepared for that.
Yeah. We went there after and talked to them, and there is a plan in motion.
Yeah.
You know, but
I put my trust in him. I had to kind of laugh when he's like, do you work for Facebook? Do you know how it works?
Yeah, but just know that we are still behind you 100%.
Thank you.
We're never going to turn our backs.
At this point, I honestly think that the worst of it has come out. If there's stuff on Facebook, it wouldn't be any worse than what has already been said in those texts.
Really, I think the same thing as you.
And I'm like, you know, I think I was on Facebook while texting him that night, so it might, you know, some things might be on Facebook, but it'll come out, and I'm like, and it can't be any worse than what was in those texts, so.
No, sweetie, I don't think it can.
And,
you know.
I'm like, that picture was taken off in October. The one of me dressed up like a comic book character. I'm like, that's so taken out of context because I had pictures of me as a princess too on that website.
Exactly. Everybody takes pictures like that comic strip girl.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that do.
And I did like a video of me in that costume. I was practicing for the sci-fi convention that was going to be coming up. So, you know, I guess they were trying to throw anything they could at me.
Right.
And it's like, I didn't remember a lot of what they had showed, so it was like, I told my lawyer, I'm like, I don't remember a lot of it.
Right.
A lot of things are fuzzy.
There's just some things you probably just blocked out.
Right.
You know, and it's just can't remember.
Right.
And maybe you don't want to remember, you know?
To be honest, I don't want to remember, and it's like, it feels like I'm a victim, but it's like I'm a part of it, but I feel like a victim, and I don't know if that makes sense.
You are, sweet.
But at least
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's, you know, just, you do worry. It's just part of your emotion.
Right.
You know, but, you know, take it day by day, you know, like we've been telling you, and, you know, stay positive, stay focused, you know, try to do things that get your mind off of it, and,
right.
you know, and pray.
Yeah, whenever
You know,
I prayed a lot, and just to help me find peace, to help cope with all of this, and I know that's going to take a long time for all of this to be over.
Yeah, but he'll give you the strength you need, sweetie.
Yeah. And I can't thank you enough for coming all that way just to see me and be a support system for me.
Oh, baby. We'll always be here for you. And when you need us, you let us know.
Absolutely. And I got the picture that y'all had sent. The one of your daddy. I got it tonight.
Oh, you did? You got it? With your little curly, with your blonde hair.
So cute.
I know you are. You wanna talk to Dad?
Yes, please.
Okay, I love you, sweetie.
I love you too.
You stay strong.
I will.
Okay.
Hey, Daddy.
Okay.
I'm still shaking up, but I'm a little better. At least I'm not on the floor sobbing right now.
Yeah, that's good.
And
yeah, some days are gonna be good, some days are gonna be bad. Today was bad, I guess you could say, you know.
Right. Some days are better than others. Today was a pretty bad day, which I haven't had this bad of a day, so it shook me up a lot. And I'm like thinking, if this is just a preliminary hearing, I can't imagine how trial is going to be. I wish they would have like constant Xanax during the day or something.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more than that. It will be weeks probably, you know. But the best thing to do is just be honest with Mike, you know.
Right.
That's the only way he can defend you the best he can is if he knows the truth, and
exactly.
And then, you know, we can work with that.
Right.
And then you know what to expect, you know. I mean, today kind of blindsided everybody, and it's partly because he wasn't honest with them.
Yeah. You know. And I'm like, I was completely honest with him, and I'm like, I was on a lot of medication, some that weren't even mine. And so I know this sounds crazy, but I don't remember making those texts or sending those texts or having any of these conversations. I wouldn't do that normally. And
yeah, I know. So, well, you know, let him know all of that. I mean, he's going to do the best he can, and that's all we can hope for, you know. So,
and he knows that, because I told him.
Just be positive about it.
And, it was bad today. I'm still shaking.
Yeah.
And it's like, I told Mike and I told Mom that I'm just like, those were pictures that are taken out of context. I was in a costume from October that I had posted in May. You know, how is that relevant to anything? And I had pictures of me as a princess too on there, but I'm showing those.
Right. Yeah. Well, that'll come out. You'll be able to argue that.
Right.
You'll be able to explain all of that if need be. So,
and Mike, he had told me, he's like, well, we have a plan, and we had talked about it, and our defense is going to be the battered self syndrome, and he knows what he's doing, and I put all my trust in him, and I know that he'll get me the least amount of time possible. And I've been looking up a roundabout figure of how long prison time does manslaughter charge, because that's what he's kind of going for, because the prosecutor came up to him and was talking about charging you with manslaughter at the end of all this.
15 years for manslaughter is the maximum.
Yeah. And so it's like, it can either be from 5 to 15 years, and I'm like, you know, I could do that, you know, at least it won't be 25 to life or something like that. But there's a lot of factors that need to be taken into account with that as well. so I don't think it's going to get any worse than what was in those texts.
Yeah, that was like some big guns they had there, so, so yeah, if you know what that big guns are, you know your enemy.
Right.
You can be a good offense. So.
Right.
Did you hear anything on your blood test?
What's that?
Did you hear anything on your blood test?
Not yet. They still haven't called me to medical yet. I think they're probably going to give me the results tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. They said anywhere from like a day to 2 days. So.
Yeah.
I think you're probably pretty busy, and I was busy all day too. So.
Yeah.
But as soon as I hear, I'll let y'all know.
Okay. Well, give us a call when you can. When you feel like it, you know. You don't have to call every night, but if you feel like you want to, you can. That's no problem. Okay, baby?
Okay, I love you, Daddy.
I love you too. Look, I'm going to come back and see you in September.
Okay.
Next time I get off the boat. So I'm not sure what day yet, but we'll keep in touch. I'll let you know, okay?
That sounds good.
Okay. I love you.
Good night. I love you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey. But I just telling Daddy about, I think I was telling you just that I'm staying hopeful and I'm going to take myself up off this ground.
Yeah. There you go, baby. You stay positive.
Gonna stay strong.
Yeah, and stay strong. You're a survivor, sweetie.
That's right. But,
you're on TV right now, your daddy said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's locked down for bedtime. I'll call y'all back.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.